Okay, what I'm going to do here is add a material to my random mover. We made the random mover here the other day, or in the other video, and here I'm selecting the random mover. You can see here he is in the scene, and let me double click so we can focus in on him. You're going to see that it's white. All the objects we've been adding into the scene, they start off as color white by default. Um, I'm going to make a folder here. I don't have to make a folder to do this, but I'm going to make a folder because I'm getting a lot of files in my project for material. Whoopsie, I think I made a material. Let me remove that. Let me delete it. Delete. I'm going to make sure I don't have any folder selected. I'm going to say create folder. And now I'm going to name this folder material. Materials is where I'm going to put my materials. And here I right click and I will create a material. I'm going to give it the name red because I'm going to make this material color red. All right, so with material selected in the inspector window, you see my red. And here is the color of it, which is white. By default, I'm going to change it and pick red. Boom. There you go. Now to turn my random mover from white to red, I'll just drag and drop red right onto random mover. And boom, now he's red. If I press play, he's moving around, he's red. Whoop-de-doo. Change color of the random mover to red. But sometimes you don't want to just change the color of something. You may want to click that play button. Come on. Let's play. Make another material. Create material again. And this one I'm going to call, I don't know, box. It's going to be like a box material. I don't have the texture for it. Let me see what pictures I have that I could apply. I click on this here instead, and now I could pick from my textures that are present in my game. And a lot of them are pictures and stuff, but just for an example, I'll just pick one of these. I'll pick this pine bark picture, and that gets mapped on. This is how it looks on a sphere. And now I could change my material on my random mover. Select the random mover, then drag and drop box onto random mover. And you can see that the texture changed to that tree texture. Now let's see if I could do anything with the texture to make it look a little bit more bumpy. There's some settings here, like the rendering mode is opaque, but I can do other things like change it to other options. As you see how it looked right there with the opaque. And then I think when we went to transparent, the trees, you saw them start drawing into it. You play around with these things. Then there's a metallic setting, like how metallic this looks. Basically, it's going to give it like a metal shine. Smoothness. You play with the settings, and you can see how it changes the texture a little bit. There's like there's height maps. I'm not going to get into there now. So for now, just know that you could do you could actually change what's drawn on an object.